taking up gardening. A recent survey shows 88% of people will spend the same or more time in their garden this year. And if that includes you, we have some good news. The University of Illinois Extension Office is starting up its spring horticulture series. And here with a preview is program coordinator Tracy Jo Mulliken. Tracy, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, Morgan.
Welcome back to TV6. We love having you here. And you've got a lot to talk about, a lot to get to.
We do.
So we're going to talk about this series, but first, who is this series for? Do you need to have extensive prior knowledge of horticulture or gardening?
Absolutely none. This is an open series for adult public.
Okay.
So we're just looking to expand anybody's knowledge from the novice to the expert. So
okay.
And everybody's welcome.
So if you have an interest, this series
is the time to take it up.
Okay, fantastic. Well, there's going to be a couple of presentations each night. Everything though is starting Monday nights, starting April 10th, which is next week, and we're going to get started with the first night. So these are the April 10th topics. The first one is called Going to Bat for Bats.
Yeah, so each night we're going to have two presentations, like you said, and the first presentation is Jill Schmidt. She is a local expert on bats, and she's going to talk about their benefit to us. You know, they're kind of a taboo
they're a
creature.
friend.
Yeah, they're a friend. Everybody's so scared of them, and they're really got a great benefit for us of reducing mosquitoes. Then you'll take a little break, and then Emily Swihart, which is our local extension educator, she's going to talk about tree diversity and why that's important to everybody. Each night we'll have a break between the two presentations, and you'll have snacks and social time and go on to the next.
Yeah, a really fun evening, something different to do this spring on your Monday nights. April 17th topics, which of course are not super far away. April 17th, landscaping. It's for the birds. Talk a little bit about what people can expect there.
Sure. Now, Chris Enroth is the extension educator out of the Knox County area, and he's going to talk about what you can do in your yard to attract birds that you want. So if you want to attract songbirds, what kind of shrubs and bushes and flowers you can put in to attract them. So it's not always just a birdhouse or bird seed. They actually want fresh food just like everybody else. So what kind of foliage can you put out for them? And then we'll take a break, and then Jibby Weebler, who is from Nahant Marsh, is going to talk about migration birds and what birds you can look for at certain times of the year. So that whole evening is going to be just about the birds.
Yeah, love that. We've got a lot of bird watchers in the Quad Cities community that I'm sure would. And we should mention too, when you sign up for this series, you can just sign up for one specific evening as well. Of course, doing the whole series will be beneficial, but if you're just all about the birds yourself, you can sign up for April 17th.
Absolutely, yeah. So the cost is $10 an evening, or for the series it's $25.
Okay, perfect. April 24th topics. These are great. So growing plants indoors, and also what's new for 2023. So talk about those opportunities.
Sure. Perry and West, who is just a local lady who is just a plant fanatic, she's going to talk about indoor plants. So, you know, everybody loves to have indoor plants until they don't do what you want them to do.
Right.
And then you're upset with yourself, you're upset with the plant, and why that plant wasn't successful in the area. Usually it's not us, it's usually where we put them. So the right plant in the right place. Talking about a succulent, where you want to put that, or a low light plant, and what kind of humidity you need. So it's going to be about that type of situation, making you successful, and which ultimately makes you happy with your plants.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we'll take that break, and then we'll have Matt Jones and Ethan Leader come from the Corn Crib, and they're going to talk about what's new in 2023. So outdoors, what type of stuff do you want to add to your landscape for this year? What are the new annuals that are coming out? New bushes, new perennials. So kind of give you a what to buy for this year and an idea list.
That's fantastic, because it really is such an exciting time. I mean, you know, I don't care how short or long or how much snow we get. People are excited to get back in the garden and start planting things.
Oh, goodness,
and
yes.
you know, and Mother's Day comes around. If it's still too cold, everyone's disappointed. But no, this is the perfect series for people to get involved in. And again, you can sign up for one evening, which will get you two presentations, or the entire series for $25. And again, you do need to register ahead of time so they know how many people to expect. There are snacks and things like that involved. You can do that by heading to the website. It is right on your screen, go.illinois.edu/spring series 23. Tracy, thank you so much for joining us today and describing everything that people can get involved in.
Thank you, Morgan. Appreciate you having me.